Hi there, other guys. What is up? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to be talking about, as you can see, some Fortnite action over here. We got the Darth Sidious skin on over here, and we're just jumping in. Last video, we talked about the return of the Ice King with Chapter 7, Season 2, I think it is. And we got like 2 weeks to finish this season out. And after that, it's donezo, man. It is donezo. Can't believe they're bringing back the Flash and Wonder Woman, and I missed out on Batman Beyond. Very lame indeed. But anywho, what we're really going to be talking about is actually going to be the fact that they are raising the price of Vbucks, dude. They said they weren't going to do it. A lot of people are memeing and saying that, okay, they're going back to that tweet and saying, yeah, we're not going to do it, and adding yet, on there, because obviously a few months later, here we are. How does inflation strike an industry that doesn't do anything or have anything to do with real world resources? I mean, yeah, of course there are real world resources that go into developing it, people, making money and stuff, people being paid to make the stuff. But at the end of the day, we're talking about the most popular game on the planet, a game that's made billions and billions of dollars, and they have to inflate the price of their in-game currency. Are you serious right now? And not even that, it jumps up pretty high is another thing that's kind of surprising. The increase isn't even like minor or small, it's a pretty drastic one. Now, I don't mean to be over here trying to fearmonger and make people think that I'm just hating on Fortnite. I don't hate Fortnite. Fortnite's a fun game. Still a good game. Don't get me wrong. But this is not cool at all that they are raising the price this drastically on Vbucks. Like, it doesn't make sense. Why? It's almost like, back in the day, if you play Call of Duty, you would probably know that the COD point or whatever artificially went up over time. So occasionally they would increase or I guess decrease the value of the COD point, increase the amount that it would cost to buy certain packs, decrease the amount of stuff you would get out of the packs, but most importantly, over time they started decreasing the amount of COD points you would get from the battle pass. And where it was most noticeable was in the luxury passes that they call Black Cell. And you would end up getting like 2,400 COD points and the season, and like by the season I mean like the 1,000 that you would get from the battle pass. And then over time it dropped down to 2,000, and then the battle pass dropped down to like 800 COD points back. So now it seems almost like if you don't even buy the Black Cell, you can't get enough COD points to buy the next battle pass anyways. And it's almost like Fortnite is taking after them because they've seen how they've been able to do that, and they've still successfully kept players, and they've still successfully kept people spending money on it, and nobody's going to go anywhere, nobody's going to say anything. They're going to keep increasing the price of the items in the item shop. I guarantee that that's more than likely going to be the next thing, because the prices aren't going down because they're increasing the price of the amount of V-Bucks you have to buy. The things in the item shop are already overpriced as is, and if you don't agree with that, you're just absolutely crazy. Jeez, can I hit my shots? There we go. In my defense, it's a shotty, right? There we go. Sorry, I had to go silent there for a second, right? But yeah, they're not going to decrease the price of the items in the shop, and they're only going to keep increasing the price of the V-Bucks. And it starts off right now where it goes from, it was 50 cents per like 100 V-Bucks, and now it's $1 per 100 V-Bucks. And now they're going to see how long they can get away with that and eventually raise it even more. It's only inevitable. Now, the real disappointing part is not only that, Fortnite has always been very consumer friendly, and they've always been very responsive, especially to negative outcry, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case this time. It doesn't seem like they are, going to be fighting back they're not going to be pulling this one back. The decision's already made. They're going to be keeping this decision made, and unfortunately, there's not really much that we can do about it. I feel like the only way that people will be able to get this to change and to get them to revert their decision is if people don't spend their money. And unfortunately, in a game like Fortnite, where the main player base is predominantly kids, that's not really going to be the case. I would even go as far to say that that wouldn't be the case even if it wasn't just predominantly kids. No freaking shot. We lost that. That was crazy. We domed him twice with a shotty from that distance. That should have taken him out. And that's exactly what... I don't even remember the people that make Fortnite. That's exactly what Epic's going to do if you keep retaliating against the increasing price of the V-Bucks, man. It's not very cool, but I mean, it is what it is. It's just very disappointing overall because, like I was saying, Fortnite has always been one of those games that's been very consumer friendly, and this has been the most anti-consumer thing that they've ever announced in this, and it's disappointing. You know, for a game that's $1 billion corporation, you kind of expect more. For a game that's made by a corporation that's always kind of been on the side of the players, again, you almost expect more. Like from COD and EA, it doesn't really run it surprising that they would do stuff like that. But from Epic, disappointing. Anywho, that's realistically going to be my whole thoughts on the whole situation. And hopefully you guys kind of feel the same. And maybe, who knows, maybe if enough of us uproar, maybe they will change it. Maybe they will change their minds and they will drop the price and everything. But I really, unfortunately, don't feel like they will. And I don't see that happening in the future. Anywho, I appreciate you guys for stopping by the channel and everything. I'm going to let the gameplay run out until the 8-minute mark or so. And then we will catch you over here on stream. This is going to be going live while we're live today on Wednesday the 11th. If you missed our stream on Wednesday the 11th, be sure to catch our stream on Friday the 13th. That's right. We're going to be streaming on Friday the 13th, baby. And we got a big announcement for you guys over on Friday the 13th for our stream regarding next week's streaming schedule with the holiday coming up and everything. Anywho, it's been nice talking to you. Let me know what you guys think about the whole change coming out down below. Are you here for them changing the V-Bucks price? Do you really care? Do you even buy stuff from the item shop? Or is this the end of an era? And are you going to come over here and... what is it whenever people boycott? That's right. Are you going to boycott Fortnite? Do you even know what boycotting is? Do you care? Anywho, once again, I appreciate you for stopping by. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.